Hey, thanks so much for stopping in. Chef Billy Parisi here with Heinen's, and I want to show you 4 of my favorite salts that can be used in a myriad of different cooking procedures that you should absolutely have in your pantry at all time. In 99% of cases, when people tell me their food tastes bland, it is because of improperly seasoning, beginning with salt. Think about what a tomato tastes like unseasoned and then seasoned. How about pasta or steak? It has the ability to take something that is very into something incredible that you cannot stop eating. I want to show you some of my favorite salts that I use all the time and always have on hand. Here's the first one. This is Celtic salt, which is better known as gray salt. It's found on the lower floor of salt tidal pools all around France. It's high in mineral content and has a brine-like finish to it. Now, since it's a little wetter salt, it's great to finish sauces with to help brighten them up. In addition, because of the large crystals, it's great to finish over beef, pork, fish, chicken, veggies, and fruits like melon. That extra clean acid finish will greatly enhance your protein or veggies. This is one of my favorite all-time salts. Just sprinkle a little bit in your hand and taste it as is. Oh, the flavors are phenomenal. I promise once you start using this, you're not going to be able to put it down. All right, now to a prettier salt. Himalayan salt is mined in the Himalayan mountains of Pakistan. It can have up to 84 other minerals in it, which is why people are so in love with it and go crazy for it. It tastes almost identical to kosher salt with a cleaner finish and no bitter aftertaste. You can use this salt just like you would regular table salt in baking, in cooking, you name it. Add it to sauces or marinades or serve it up on your dinner table. It's a very pretty salt to finish meat or veggies with because of its beautiful pink color and crunch. And that's mostly how I use it. I like to finish off steak or chicken or pork that I've sliced. Gives it that extra little crunch and a burst of salty deliciousness. Okay, now for a really cool salt. Redmond is unrefined salt that's harvested in underground salt deposits. Now this one specifically is from Redmond, Utah, which is from an ancient inland sea known as the Sundance Sea. It's a very dry salt loaded with over 60 trace minerals, and you can find this in fine to coarse. It will be white, pink, and little pops of red in color. Now, since it has a slightly sweet taste to it, this salt is incredible to put into your everyday cooking and baking and will absolutely make your food sing. And this one is definitely at the top of my list, and with its slightly sweet flavor, it is great to finish on raw vegetables and fruits like a cucumber or tomatoes or melons like watermelon or cantaloupe. And because of its color, it's really pretty like the Himalayan. It's great to finish things off like asparagus or a quickly grilled steak that's been sliced. Oh, beautiful and delicious. And now for probably the most popular cooking salt. Kosher salt is identical to table salt, but the crystals are just a little bit bigger and there's no added iodine. This salt is definitely most used by chefs and professional cooks across the world. Kosher salt can be used in every single recipe, from baking to grilling to braising to finishing off food with right before serving. Now, it is hands down the most versatile salt out there and should be in your pantry. It's the cheapest salt on this list and will hands down transform your food if you're still using table salt. Kosher salt was the first salt that I learned how to use way back in culinary school, and I've never looked back. Now, while each of these salts are unique in their own individual way, all of them are great to use in your everyday cooking and baking, and you should definitely do it. Seems like I've got some things to cook. See you next time.